Hey, what is going on? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, we picked up the Amethyst Dirk Nowitzki. So if you guys are excited, smash the like button down below. Comment down below what you guys think about this Dirk Nowitzki and the other gameplays that you guys want to see from me. I haven't really locked in the sets or done the Bill Russell, so we won't be seeing those. But I did think that Dirk was the card that had the biggest potential upside out of all of the new playoff records ones. So here we are. Now, Dirk is really going to just be like that offensive kind of man. He kind of reminds me of like Kristaps Porzingis, but really good post game, especially with that post fade as you would expect with Dirk Nowitzki. Good mid-range, good three-point shot, you like that. And even his dunking isn't too bad. When I was going with him in the freestyle, he actually dunks a decent bit, which is pretty nice. But his defense is obviously god-awful. Again, like I said in my video about the stats, what I would recommend to you guys is probably give him some sort of interior defense boost. I feel like that would be massive for, Dirk himself, and he is massively slow, which makes him a little bit worse than KP. And then for his badges, honestly, 1/2 in deep fades is pretty nice. It's going to make Dirk super cheesy, especially in like something like triple threat with that 14 gold badges as well to help him out and a little bit of everything. And we have some decent upgradable badges as well. Rebound chaser is one that if you're going to be using this Dirk actually like as your center, which I would recommend, give him rebound chaser and either pogo stick or rim protector, something like that, and then that interior defense boost. And I think you're actually going to be pretty set to use this Dirk Nowitzki for a decent bit of time and actually do pretty handily. So without further ado, let's hop in the freestyle, because the big question is, did they speed up Dirk's jump shot or leave it at that slow trash self that it was? Alright, so here we are with Dirk Nowitzki, and as you can see, the hot zones, pretty juicy. Dirk's only missing 3 on them, which is actually kind of huge. And I'm pretty sure one of the badges that he does have is Gold Hot Zone Hunter. I don't know why I already forgot it, but let's check it. Pretty sure it's Gold Hot Zone Hunter, which is going to be beautiful. Yeah, there it is. You guys get a massive boost for shooting in your hot zones this year. So the fact that Dirk has almost all of them is massive. And you can see Dirk's jump shot is definitely just as slow, I would say, as it was last year. Now, the great thing about slower jump shots is you can see basically every time when we're releasing this, it's somewhere around that green window. We're basically either on it or right next to it. So it makes it pretty easy to time a lot of these Dirk jump shots, which is nice. Dirk even has a pretty decent, pull-up or leaner right there. Massively overpowered if you can get some of those off. Obviously, they did nerf off dribbles a good bit, but if you can time it with Dirk, he actually has a pretty money one. And you guys already know Dirk Nowitzki's fadeaway is clutch. Is massively clutch. And if you're good with the shot stick, Dirk is going to be one of the best cards for you with that half deep fades in the post. It is just so money and so nice. And I did want to point out one more thing with Dirk Nowitzki that I think is massive. His behind the back isn't actually that bad. Now, it's not the most insane thing in the world, but I think for somebody like Dirk Nowitzki, having something like this, I feel like adds a little bit of cheese for him, just because you can get a good speed boost off of somebody that is this slow. So actually pretty clutch, actually pretty nice. I do like the addition to it. Other than that, most of his dribbling moves are pretty lackluster, but his moving behind the back, pretty decent. Definitely would recommend it. And the jump shot, again, although slow, is money. Come on. Let's get one more green, and then let's hop right into the gameplay. And here's a guy we're going up against, going for some XP challenges, so I do feel bad that we're going to have to kill him with Dirk Nowitzki using the Jeff Teague and Peja. But honestly, not too bad. I just threw in 2 pretty good defenders in Lowry and Scottie Pippen just so we could, hold our own in triple threat. Because I really feel like Dirk has a really good niche in Unlimited being, that really good stretch big shooter, but in triple threat with that pick and pop is gonna be money as we smack down the mid-range right there. I feel like that's something really nice that he's gonna add. But remember, you're gonna need rebound chaser, you're probably gonna need pogo stick. Jeff T can shoot, but let's see. He's whiting his shots, as are we. Let's give it to Dirk, see what he's doing. Peja Stojakovic is guarding Dirk out here. I want to get some cheesy. Can we get an off dribble with Dirk? That's a little ambitious, but okay. Okay, we're going to chill. We're going to chill. Go with some normal shots and see what we can do. Obviously, Dirk's defense in the paint is going to be a little bit lackluster, but still getting the boards, which you gotta like out here. And Peja is again on Dirk Nowitzki. So let's bring him in to the post. Get a little saucy with it. Let's see if he helps with Anthony Davis. We're definitely taking a post. Fade right there. And, oh, the half post fades is not helping us get the greens. We can't even get the steal right there, but he's getting his dunk with Jeff Teague. I think he has to get 10 points with Jeff Teague, so maybe we'll be a nice guy and let him get those 10 points, but we'll have to see. Again, a pick and pop with Dirk. We just got to let him get here. His slow ass is awful, and he fades into the paint, which is interesting, but there we go. Back to Dirk, and smacking again out the midi. So low-key, his jumper is pretty good at just making shots in general, but we're not greening. And I think that's really just delay in how we're releasing it. Beautiful defense by Kyle Lowry right there, and he fouls to stop the fast break, which is smart. Jeff Teague is going to take it. There's no point in trying to get Dirk to run out there because he's too slow to even contest it. And again, I feel like that's the big negative in Dirk's game, is just the speed is so god-awful. And there he goes, losing the ball to a very weak poke by Anthony Davis, if I'm being honest, but still lost it nonetheless. And another green with his Jeff Teague, absolutely killing us with the Jeff Teague because Dirk is just not hitting his shots. All right, we got to get into the pick and pop again. It's kind of funny that my man is off-balling still, and Dirk is getting open. There we go. Nice little fillet finish with Dirk. 6 points, 2 boards, but we need to start hitting our shots. The defense is like whatever. I'm kind of playing lackluster and leaving him open with Jeff Teague for these threes, which isn't a good idea, but nice little oop. Again, the big deal with Dirk is the lateral quickness and speed is just so slow. It's a big thing. His defense and his speed is kind of god-awful, which is why it can be tough to get some things done with him. Let's see what he's doing with Anthony Davis. All right, coming out with Peja. Whoop, get the little spin. Got him up, and that should be a nice and easy post hook. There we go. 8 points, 2 rebounds. If you're a post god, honestly, Dirk could be, your main man. But for me, not really. Not the biggest post scorer in the world, although there is a nice challenge for it. It just ain't my style. We got to get it back to Dirk. He's expecting the pick and pop, so let's try the pick and roll. Again, I keep switching it and doing the fancy dribbles, which is not what I want to do, but got the roll, and his Anthony Davis jumps the pass. Gotta love it. Thank you. Give it back to Kyle Lowry. Over to Anthony Davis. Jeff Teague's stepping up. We can let that one fly, and finally the whites are falling, but Dirk still not getting some greens, and I really think that is because of the latency. Trying to do the snatchback speed boost, play beautiful defense with the Kyle Lowry. Thank you very much. Let's get it. He knows it's going to Dirk, but still doesn't step up on him. There we go. The mini does not fall. Dirk is just having... He's having a tough time getting them greens out there. Wow, is Kyle Lowry stepping so far back around the screen. Expect the packs to Peja. We don't get the steal on that one. Ooh, awful shot, but somehow the pass works for him. And again, a pick and pop really is not going to be working too well for him. Scottie Pippen gets blown by Jeff Teague, but we get the stop right there, and he has to foul to stop the fast break, which, again, makes sense. It's just a little bit annoying. Let's get it right to Dirk off rip. Can we get some sort of snatchback speed boost with Dirk? Oh, my Lord. No, we cannot. Dirk does a bit of a hop step and absolutely gets cooked, which is not ideal. Good help defense. Again, I'll let Anthony Davis take these threes all day. Don't really expect him to make them at all. Can we fake the pass out? Nah, it's not going to be working that way. Pick and pop with Dirk from some awkward angles. There we go. Popping out and green. There we go with Dirk Nowitzki. 14 points, tying up the game, getting our first green, which is actually kind of massive for us right there. There we go. Dirk Nowitzki showing out. Jeff T getting cheesy with it. Honestly, a slept on card. Let's see what we got. Anthony Davis is wrapping around again. I said I'll give him those threes all game, and I'm not lying. Another board by Dirk. That's his 4th right there. Let's keep it going. We got to start cooking up. Dirk Nowitzki getting it right there. Has a speed boost. Jeff Teague is on him. Say up and under. Nope. I was going to kick it out to Lowry, but we're going up there. Him right there. Getting it over to Jeff Teague. Awful jump shot. Dirk, please get this board. Thank you. And again, fouling just to make sure that we don't get the fast breaks. It's really smart. Just annoying to go against. And now, because he has his takeover, he's going to be off-balling on Dirk Nowitzki. Get into the post against Jeff Teague. Let's see if he can stop us. He cannot. There we go. 16 points. Dirk, you got to step it up. We're only up 1 basket. We got to get the defensive stop on his Jeff Teague, who I think has scored almost all of his buckets. Nice little snatchback. He can't green this one, but his white does fall, the first for him of the game. Can't really hate too much. But we got to get back to it. Let's see. He's still off ball with Anthony Davis, which, I mean, honestly makes sense. Why would he stop? And now we get wide open. He should expect the kick out to Dirk. He does. But we get the blow by with Dirk Nowitzki and a big boy dunk. There we go. 18 points. One more basket and we'll be fine. Honestly, just got to stop these threes with his Jeff Teague and really will be good. There we go. Nice help defensive. Page gets a layup. Whatever. We just don't want the three. And now we can come out here, get the pick and pop with Dirk Nowitzki. We're going to green light this three. And it's going to be big W's for us right here. There we go. Popping it around. Get it to Dirk. Let's step back and see what we got. Yeah, I expected the reach. I was holding the L2 that way. Couldn't get it. But my man's really needs to relax with that. He's got like 4 fouls with Anthony Davis, which is just tough right there. Get him to jump. Yeah, he's stepping out. He's probably going to... Yep, he reaches every single time. He's gotten 2 steals on Dirk, which is big tough. But let's see what he's doing with Jeff Teague right there. And stepping out again. We'll off ball a little bit because he's been doing it. And see what he's got with Jeff Teague. Not the greatest of shots. Passes into Anthony Davis. Just hands up defense. And we should be fine. If he tries to post fade us, it's whatever. Drop step. And gets the bucket. Alright, so if I'm being honest, I really don't think this Dirk Nowitzki card is really all that. I feel like the lack of defense that this Dirk has is just way too much to overcome. He really wasn't greening as much as I would hope for. And, I mean, he got stripped every single possession. The second that he caught the ball out there, if you try to do anything else with him, it is over. Obviously, I'm not the greatest with post moves and all that sort of stuff, so I think there is a niche that way. But if I'm being honest, you're so much better off going with a Kristaps Porzingis or something like that for a bit more MT, because he's just... Dirk's cheap for a reason. Let me know what you guys think about this Dirk Nowitzki card down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys comment any other cards that you guys want to see a gameplay with me from. Like the video you guys did enjoy, and make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. We are on the road to 10K. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.